Tamar Braxton is speaking out after Todrick Hall says on Celebrity Big Brother that her talent, and she's super talented, but that sometimes is overshadowed by her personality. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, if you follow me on my TikTok, we've been watching and talking about Celebrity Big Brother. It's not one of the shows that we recap here because it's just too much. It's way too much time commitment to watch all of those episodes and hours and live streams and all this other stuff. But I love the show, specifically Celebrity Big Brother. I can't commit to the regular show. And I got into it this season. I was a little disappointed that Nene didn't join. I was a little disappointed that Tiffany Pollard wasn't a part of it. But this group of people, even Cynthia, why is Cynthia always sleeping? And then when Shannon says talking to Cynthia is like talking to a box of crayons, because she doesn't understand the game. Neither does Carson. But Shayna does. Anyways, I've digressed. Todrick Hall, though, a lot of you have been reacting to him on social media. That's a whole other story. A lot of you are not liking Todrick Hall. But one of the tweets that I posted, I said, well, Todrick is really showing his true colors based on what the streets have been saying about him for a long time, including a former videographer from his tour. This former videographer from the tour is coming out and speaking out about how they weren't paid on time, how they, weren't able to get meals because they weren't paid on time. He showed a shirtless picture of him on how he looked after the tour. I was like, oh, but not surprised. Guys, if you don't know this, maybe because I spent so much time reading up on pop culture and understanding Todrick Hall, who we were first introduced to back years ago on American Idol. Some of you probably don't even remember that. That's when I first was introduced to Todrick Hall. Incredibly talented guy. He really is. I'm not going to take that away from him. Can sing, can dance, can act, and can throw and put on this amazing production. But even back then, when he was on American Idol, there were stories coming out how he wasn't paying people because he was putting on shows back then and how he wasn't paying people. Allegedly. Those stories have continued throughout his career. And now, of course, now that he's on Celebrity Big Brother, people are seeing this other side of him. They're like, he's sneaky. But I also understand that's the game. That's part of the game if you want to win. But he just plays it so dirty, which makes a lot of people like, oh, so maybe the things that people have said about you are true. So like I said to you before, people have accused him of not paying. People have accused him of being abusive. People have accused him of being a colorist. There's been a lot of accusations. But a lot of people didn't expect this to come up and this to be a story. Tamar Braxton, as you know, part of the legendary Braxton family, and, a reality star in her own right. He talked about her on the show, basically saying this. Todrick talking about Tamar, he says that she's been on 2 of his albums and she's super talented. We already know that. But sometimes her personality overshadows that talent and that people focus on that. Says that Tamar is like a drag queen trapped in a woman's body. So a lot of people are like, oh, but Tamar's speaking out and Tamar's saying that that's her real friend. That's her real friend. She says specifically, I'll read you exactly what her tweet says. She says, I doubt that he means what he's saying. Tamar, come on now. He sent me this right before going into the house that it was a video of him in the car. That place can bring the crazy out of people when they really want to win. I'm sure it's all just game. At least I hope. Remember, Tamar was really good on that season and she won. She won. I actually really fell in love with Tamar again on Celebrity Big Brother. Great TV, but she also is a super fan. She understood the assignment. I wish that for Cynthia, but she doesn't. She doesn't. But Tamar, I think he does mean that. And that's the thing. I don't know, Tamar's friend group. I like friends that can tell me when I'm wrong. I don't need yes people in my life. there's going to be enough, when you're working in this business. But I believe he meant what he said. You can love your friends for who they are, but at the same time, understand that you're super talented, but your personality, I think a lot of people are like, girl, we agree with him. You are super talented. You are an amazing singer, but you're also an amazing personality too. I loved Tamar on reality TV, but it also became a little too much. And as we've always said, when it comes to music and talent is important, but personality in this day and age is far more important for success. I didn't make the rules. That's the way it is, unfortunately. Yes, here and there are some that just that their talent is just so big that people look past their sucky personality. But unfortunately, that has hindered Tamar in a lot of ways, hindered opportunities, hindered, what she's done musically, but she's still a talented artist. But I believe he meant what he said, Tamar. But Tamar, that's your friend. I believe they will have a conversation, but I'm sure that conversation is going to be more like him. Oh, girl, you know how it is in that house. You're just gonna fall in line. But if you were my friend, I'd be like, girl, I meant what I said. I think you're super talented, and I think the reason why your career is not where it should be based on your talent because of the over-the-top personality. And if you're mad at me because of that, then we shouldn't be friends. But that's me. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts. Are you watching Celebrity Big Brother? Who do you think should win? How do you feel about Todrick? Do you remember all these stories that I'm talking about when it comes to Todrick and his problematic behavior over the years and not paying people? And let's talk about it below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.